I attended, when I lived in the Oakland area, I attended an anniversary celebration of the Black Panther Party. And at that event, one of the speakers was talking about our leverage of strength. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the exact language, but it resonated with me because it tapped into something that I already knew was true, but it wasn't elevated up. And they said that our work is not in the White House. Our work is not in the DC. Our work is here in these streets with this community. And they're saying the people far away pulling the levers don't care about us. They've never cared about us. And so when we speak truth to that power, it falls on deaf ears. Our strength is here in this community with these people that are here with us today. And I knew that to be true, but it never elevated until I heard it being spoken. And going back to what you were saying about a radical guide, that is one of the functions of a radical guide is to not put pressure and create change in that system that we are taught to put pressure and create change in. It's to create a different system that makes that system that doesn't listen to us, it doesn't value us, obsolete, irrelevant. That we are building something so grand and together, and we learn from each other in that aspect and in that work, that we create something that makes this oppressive nature, the system that caters to a specific class, obsolete. And that's a long game. That's not going to happen overnight. But I think the reason I bring it up now is not just because y'all mentioned a radical guide, but I think it points to why we're having this conversation, why we are trying to look at that divide that we kept collapsing, the divide between us, the community, versus the national and international systems of power. I think that happens so much that we collapse those two to be one and the same. And when we do that, we lose sight of our own agency in that, our own strength, our own collective strength, not individual. And even in this conversation, we kept collapsing it and we kept pulling it back out and trying to figure it out. And I think that struggle right there is really, really beneficial for everybody to be into, because once we can separate it, once we can identify it, this goes back to those labels, and we're able to label it and say, well, this is what that represents. How do we change it? What do we like about it? What do we not like about it? And what do we collectively want to change about it? How do we make it obsolete? And the folks that you spoke about, that you saw in our directory of folks taking food that was going to be disposed of and returning it back to the community free of charge, that happens everywhere. And that's something everybody can do to start engaging with the community, be in conversation about what's needed now that our bellies are full. What's the next step? How do we make this the system? How do we make this the norm? And that actually we're building that structure that way. And I think the church, for the most part, has historically played a large role in that. You know, we had the Catholic workers. We've had, soup kitchens. There is that work. And I think we're at a point now where we have to break through the wall that's holding that back as well. Because we get trapped in what we talked about last time in episode 1, the charity mindset. We're now seeing the time that we have to break that wall and open it up into a different mindset. Continue doing the work, but expand it to venture into new thought processes, new frontiers, and the way that we work and act together. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking.